MarzGurl, you really bother me. Now, apparently, a Twitter pal of hers and a fellow YouTuber named Thunder Paladin warned her not to go through with the KickVic hashtag, because it'll be the only thing she'll be remembered for, both good and bad, and mostly bad. And sure enough, he was right. She goes ahead with it, and now she's probably the most hated individual in the anime cyber community. But does she give a damn? No. She's got herself back in the spotlight. And if you ask me, it reminds me of a passage in Revelation chapter 17. One of the 7 angels who poured out the 7 bowls came over and spoke to me and said, "Come with me, and I will show you the judgment that is going to come on the great prostitute who rules on many waters, who rules over many waters. The kings of the world have committed adultery with her, and the people who belong to this world have been made drunk by the wine of her immorality." So the angel carried me away into the spirit of the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that had 7 heads and 10 horns. And on the heads were names of blasphemy. The woman in question wore purple and scarlet cloth, and beautiful jewelry made of gold and precious gems and pearls. In her hand she held a golden goblet full of obscenities and impurities of her immorality. And a mysterious name was written on her forehead: Babylon, the great mother of all prostitutes and obscenities in the world. I could see she was drunk with the blood of God's holy people who are witnesses for Jesus, and I stared at her in complete amazement. "Why are you so amazed?" the angel asked me. "I will tell you the mystery of this woman and of the beast with the 7 heads and 10 horns on which she sits. The beast you saw was once alive, but isn't now, and yet he will soon come out of the bottomless pit and go to eternal destruction. And the people who belong to this world, whose names are not written in the book of life before the world was made, will be amazed at the reappearance of the beast who died." That's in Revelation 17, 1 through 8. Continuing on to verse 15, then the angel said to verse 13 and 14, "Together they will go to war with the Lamb, but the Lamb will defeat them, because he is Lord of all lords and King of all kings. And his called and chosen faithful ones will be with him. The waters where the prostitute is ruling represent the masses of people of every nation and language. The scarlet beast and his 10 horns all hate the prostitute. They will strip her naked, eat her flesh, and burn her remains with fire, for God has put a plan into their minds, a plan that will carry out his purposes, and they will agree to give their authority to the scarlet beast, so that the words of God will be fulfilled. And this woman you saw on your vision represents the great city that rules over the kings of the world." 15 through 17. And 14 through 17, 14 through 17. "And MarzGurl, you fit the bill of a great prostitute. And eventually, those in your own camp are going to turn around and devour you. And you're going to strip you naked and rend the flesh from your bones. In a figurative sense, anyway. That said, it's no more than you deserve at this point in time. You made your bed, now you gotta sleep in it. And you will not find peace at the end of all things. When you're found guilty of a crime, the people you side with, the victims, or those who claim to be victims will turn on you. And justice will be done. That is all I've got to say today. I stand with Vic, MarzGurl. You reap what you sow, bitch. Goodbye, and good night. Bang!